and C. Okay, this is what we are going to see today here. How do you form a quadratic equation based on a situation? So today we need to form quadratic equation. Last time during form 1, you started to learn quadratic equation already. But those that have been given to you is the one that is ready. Okay, not based on condition. So now based on the condition, you have to form a quadratic equation. So it will be the other way around. But before you form a quadratic equation, there are a few things that you have to know. In the previous lesson, I have asked you to differentiate in between quadratic function and also quadratic expression. You remember? Function and expression. So I hope you still remember what is the difference in between these two. If you don't remember, you look at what I'm going to show you here. So based on these three, you have to differentiate these three. Start from now on. You can see we have a lot of term over here. First one is quadratic expression. Second is quadratic function. And the third is quadratic equation. So expression, function, equation. What is the difference of each of it? If you look at the first one here, this is quadratic expression. You can see ax squared plus bx plus c. This is just a normal one. And when it comes to the second one, we have quadratic function. Can you imagine what is the difference in between expression and function? You have to add on another.
Yeah, to add the fx.
Yes, fx. So you can see this is fx equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. But when it comes to quadratic equation, what else? What is the difference in between expression and equation now? Can you imagine or not? From the word equation, of course, we will have equal sign. So this is the general form for quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, so you have to differentiate in between these two. Expression, there's no equal sign at all. It's just an expression. Function, we have a function in front, fx. Okay, and when it comes to equation, we will equate it to 0. That is the general form for quadratic equation. Okay, so today we are going to apply this quadratic equation, the last one here. Form a situation, we are going to form a quadratic equation. Okay? Okay, if you look at this conversation, so just now we learned on the 3 types of different quadratic expression, right? Expression, equation, and also function. So based on this situation, try to guess my h. First, I multiply my h with my own h. So do you know what is his h or not?
No.
Don't know,
so
right?
It's going to be an x.
Yes, very good. If you don't know what is the value of the x, we will replace it or we will represent it with an unknown. It can be x, it can be y, it can be p, q, r, anything as long as it's a letter, a variable. So for example, if we apply it as the value of x here, so first I multiply my h with my own h. If we multiply his h with his own h, that would be x times x. So it becomes x squared. And next, 21 times my h is subtracted from it. So this line, 21 times my h, it will be 21x. So you have to come up with your own term on how to represent this. And the result is 72. The result means the equation. So it will be like this. X squared subtracted 21x equal to 72. And we solve this to get the result of his h. So I'm sure you know how to solve this already, because you have learned this in form 1. Do you want me to show you how to solve it? No answer. No need.
I don't need.
Okay. No need. Okay, good. So we carry on because this is example only. Now if you look at this example given, Mr. Ganesan plans to make 2 different types of cards for mathematics club activity. So he wants to make 2 different types of cards. You can see the card is decorated nicely like this. This one is purple, this one is pink. And the measurement of the cards are shown in the diagram below. So this is the measurement because it's a square, x times x. And then this is a rectangle, 2x plus 1 times x. So in the question, they ask you to form a quadratic expression. So you got to be very careful from the requirement of the question. They just want a quadratic expression. So you have to recall back, well, how does a quadratic expression look like? So for finding the total area of the two cards, a squared centimeter in terms of x. So we are going to come out with the quadratic expression now for the area. So we are going to write a, the area for the quadratic expression, that will be the area of the square here. This is x times x, we will get x squared. And the area for the rectangle, that will be 2x plus 1 times x. So I will write down the x come first, that will be easier, and 2x plus 1 at the back. And we continue solving it, that will be x squared plus x times 2x will be 2x squared plus 1. So the total will be 3x squared plus 1. That is the area of the...
Teacher?
Yes?
Bukan yang x square plus 2x square plus x kan?
X squared plus
2x square plus x.
2x squared plus x. Sorry, thank you very much. I mislooked this one. Thank you for correcting me, means you are paying attention. X times 2x to x squared, that is correct. X times 1 is x. Thank you very much. So this will be x squared plus 2x squared is 3x squared plus x. Okay, correct now?
Yeah.
Yes, good.
That's correct.
Okay, now we look at the next one here. So we have formed up quadratic expression already. Now we need to carry on with another one here. So I rub this off, can't see clearly. If you're given the total area of the two cards is 114, the total area meaning that the rectangle plus the area of the square, it is equal to 114. Form a quadratic equation. So you have to form out quadratic equation in the form of x. Okay, we are going to make use of this. And you recall back, quadratic equation, you have to equate it in, becomes 0. So carry on first, x squared plus 2x squared. Sorry, just now we have already found out 3x squared. 3x squared plus x plus the total area is not plus, the total area is 114, so you equate it into 114. Okay, but then you have to change it to the general form of quadratic equation. Always do that. So that will be 3x squared plus x. Send the 114 to the left, it will become negative 114 and equal it to
0.
Yes, 0. That's the final of the answer. 3x squared plus x minus 114. Do you have any question?
No.
No,
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So they're basically just asking for the quadratic equation only.
Correct. If you look at our answer over here, this is quadratic equation and this one is quadratic expression. Although in the earlier part I told you that quadratic expression is just an expression without equal sign, right? But because this one, they have an area, you have to equate it to the area in front. But so far, this part, it still look like a quadratic expression because there's no equate to one of the number over here or 0 like that. So it's still considered a quadratic expression. Oh?
I see.
Okay, let us carry on. Now, what do you understand about the roots of quadratic equation? So in this part, if you look at your textbook, you have a textbook with you?
Yeah.
Okay, you refer to your textbook. Textbook is on page 16. Okay, everyone, you look at your textbook, page 16. In your textbook, the requirement is like this. Your class is going to be divided into two groups, with group A and group B. But I'm not going to do that, since you are all doing this online. So what I want you to do is, you are just going to choose. There are two methods of solving these 6 tables here. The first method is by calculation. You just need to calculate. You look at the example given. The equation given is x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay, they give you the value of x. What you have to do is just finding the value of x squared plus 3x minus 3x plus 2 by substituting the value of x into the x one by one. So for example, this one will be 0 squared minus 3 times 0 plus 2 equal to 2. The next one here, this will be 1 squared minus 3 times 1 plus 2, then you find out how much is the answer. So it will be equal to 0. You list down one by one, and the value of x are 1 and 2. This is the find out. The value of x are 1 and 2. It refers to the number that becomes 0, so it is 1 and 2. So I want you to do this right now. I'll give you about 6 minutes. Okay, I'll copy this down for you. There are 5 altogether, 5 tables over there. I'll copy this down for you, and then you refer to the graph. Hold on. This is the one here. Put it in your chat. So there are 2 methods that you can do. Either by using calculation like just now, you substitute the value of x one by one, or you can use the GeoGebra graphing. After that, based on the table that we have, this one, you are going to substitute the value of the x here, x squared. You just need to press in your GeoGebra, x squared minus 5x plus 4 equal to 0. So in your GeoGebra here, you're just going to input and see how the graph look like. After that, for each of the value, you are going to fill in the table. When x is 0, how much is it? You are going to fill this in and find out the value of x. So I'll give you about 6 or 7 minutes time. You fill up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 tables. But after you have filled in, later on after the lesson, I want you to rub it off. So you just write lightly only using pencil in your textbook, page 16. Okay, class? We are going to come back for discussion. So I'll give you about 6 minutes time. So discussion is on at 12 later on. Now you can carry on. Any question you can ask? Haikal? Can you hear me, Haikal? Muhammad Haikal.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Can you give me an answer for the first table here? What is the value of x squared minus 5x plus 4 when it is equal to 0? Oh, you got 1 and 4. Can you help me to fill in this column here? What is the first value? This one.
It's 4.
4, correct. After that?
Then 0.
0 followed by? What is the next one? You didn't list down, is it, just now?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. Then?
Negative 2.
Okay, the last one here?
0.
Okay, so the value of x are 1 and 4. Just now you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Haikal. You are from what, 4 Ruby, yeah? So next person. Dania Zara. Which class are you, Dania Zara?
4.
4?
4 Ruby.
4 Ruby also. Okay, Dania Zara. Can you give me the value for the third table here? This one.
9.
9. After that?
4.
4. Then?
1.
1.
0.
0.
1.
Okay. What is the value of x?
1.
Okay. Thank you very much. We go to the next one here. Let me see. I want to choose someone from top best. Bastian. Bastian, have you done it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Bastian. Give me the value for the next table here. This one. What do you have?
Then we have 8.
You get negative 8. What else?
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
Negative 2.
Negative 2.
0.
0.
4.
4. Okay, your calculation is using the normal calculation, or you read it from the GeoGebra graph just now?
Normal calculation.
Normal calculation. So what is the value of the x that you have?
1.
1. Okay. Is there anyone here have different answer from Bastian?
No, but I do have a problem.
You have a problem. What problem is that?
It's on the previous table.
Previous table. Okay, let's
Yeah.
look at it. Which one? The first or the second here?
The third one.
Okay, this one is it? So which
Yes.
one is the problem here?
For -2,
For
or
negative-
x equal to -2, I got 1.
You got 1. So you
Yes.
see, you substitute the value of x and x, or okay, I'm going to show this to you. X squared, when the value of -2 squared minus 2 times -2 plus 1. -2 squared over here means -2 times -2, so we get a positive 4. So I write down it is 4. And then this -2 times -2, it becomes positive 4, isn't it? So you plus 1. The answer is a 9. Can or not?
I see, I see.
Okay, any more of the value over here you got it wrong?
But apparently I still got the right answer.
Hey, how come?
Yeah,
So-
okay.
Okay,
It's for I still got x is equal to 1.
you still get x equal to 1. How did you
Yes.
do that? You use your calculator to calculate, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
most probably with your calculator. Now let me show it to you. I'm not sure which kind of calculator are you using, what types of calculator. So if you look at my calculator, can you see my calculator?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. I just show it to you using camera. I stop present for a while. For the value that we have just now, the x squared minus 2x plus 1. Hold on. Okay, you can see or not. So basically, I think I better show the one on screen to you, will be easier. If you have a calculator with you, you got to know how are you going to press it correctly. So just now I said the x squared is -2 squared, right? So you have to press in bracket -2, close the bracket, squared like this. After that, you minus the 2 times x. 2 times x, you can press the multiplication sign or you can press the bracket sign. It's the same, 2 times x. The x is -2, one more time. And then you plus 1. So the answer is 9.
Oh, I see the problem. I just forgot to put the bracket.
That's why. Okay, so let us move on. So just now, I discard all the answer. I fill it one more time for the answer of your friend over here. -2, 0. This is 1, 4. This one is 9, 4, 1, 0, 1. Okay, the x is equal to 1. So the next one just now, Bastian told me that this is correct or not, Bastian?
-8.
Oh, -8 followed by what? Can you read out one more time?
-4.
-4,
-2.
-2,
0.
0,
4.
4. Okay, and the value of x is 1, right?
Yes.
So any of you got different answer from Bastian?
Me.
Okay, can you
No.
give, who is that?
Haikal.
Haikal from Thor Fire, is it? Ruby. Haikal from 4 Ruby. Oh, okay, the Haikal that just now. So what is your answer for the first one, Haikal?
0.
Yes, followed by?
-2.
Okay, what else?
And then the others are the same.
Okay, the others is the same. Thank you. What about the value of your x that you have over here? Is it the same?
-2 and 1.
Okay, -2 and 1. So now, actually, the actual answer is this 0, -2, -2, 0, 4, and the answer is -2, 1. So, Bastian, can I know which method did you use to get the value of the expression here?
I think just forgot to put a bracket. I forgot to put -2 in the bracket.
Okay, I understand. Means you use your calculator, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So the correct answer, the wrong one, I rub it off. This is the correct answer. Followed by the next one here. Let me see. You all can put down your hand already. I assume everybody can do it. So let's carry on. I need someone from For Sapphire. Muhammad Islan, are you there? Muhammad Islan.
I haven't finished my homework.
You haven't finished?
I haven't finished yet.
Okay, what about Faris Putra?
That one I haven't finished one.
Hey, what happened to you? Oh, Nur Alisha? Nur Alisha?
I haven't finished the last step.
You haven't finished the last step?
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Okay, can I
Yes.
wait for a while for you to give me the answer?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Give me a
huh?
minute.
Okay, so I'll proceed with the next question here first. This one we wait for Alisha. So I'm going to carry on with Alia Patricia, use 3. Have you done it?
No, wait.
No. What about Ain Sophia?
I haven't finished it too. Almost.
Afiq Adam?
Yes, madam.
So can you give me the answer?
Okay.
Okay, can you tell me what is the value of the first one here?
Negative 70.
-7. What else?
20.
Negative?
70.
Seven.
No, the first one negative 70.
Okay, 17. Second one?
Negative 10.
-10. Next?
Negative 5.
-5. Next?
Negative 2.
-2. Next?
1.
1. And the value of the x? Did you manage to get the value of the x?
No.
No. Okay. So anyone have different answer from this?
Me.
Haikal again. Okay, Haikal, which one is different from yours?
Negative 3 equal to 0.
This one equal to 0.
Yeah.
This one?
Negative 3.
-3. This one?
Negative 4.
-4. Next?
Negative 3.
-3. Next?
0.
0. Anyone have different answer from this?
Me.
Okay, Hazim, is it? Hazim or Hazik? Because I can't read the
Hazim.
whole name. Okay, Hazim. What do you have?
For -3, I have 1.
1.
And for -2, I have -2.
Okay, and the next one?
For -1, I have -3.
-3 followed by?
And for 0, -2,
And then?
and 1.
1. Okay, what is the value of x? Do you get it?
I got 1 and -3.
1 and -3. Okay, thank you very much. Hazim, which class are you from?
I'm from Ruby.
Ruby. Okay, thank you. Hazim Ruby. Yeah, okay, got it. So I noticed only one person who got it right here for all the value. The one that is correct is 1, -2, -3, -2, and 1. These two, can you tell me which method did you use? You use the graph method or also using your calculator?
I'm pretty sure the one on the right is a calculator. Because
Calculator.
I also got the same answer and forgot to put the brackets as well.
Okay, you forgot to put the bracket as well. Okay, so now you know how to get the correct answer already. Make sure you do this. And the value of x that your friend gave just now is not really accurate. So I think I'll show you the correct answer later on after this. This one is not accurate. Okay, Alicia, have you done with this?
Yes.
Okay, can you give me the value here?
5,
5, followed by
2,
2,
1,
1,
2,
2,
5.
5. Okay, what is the value of the x here?
1 and 3.
1 and 3, that is the one that you have. Okay, actually, for the value of the x that we have over here, so it is supposed to be 2 plus I and 2 minus I, but I will just ignore this part for you because we don't have the exact value of the x. And for the value of x, this one that your friend got it wrong is -2.73205. The other one is -0.73205. Okay, I'll show you how to get this later on. So
Teacher.
yes,
You know the equation, it says that ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Then why is it here equals to 1 and equals to 2?
Can you repeat again?
You
From
know,
the
for
equation.
the quadratic equation, it
Yeah.
is ax squared plus
Yeah.
bx plus c equals to 0.
Yeah.
Then why is it like equals to 2 and equals to 1?
You mean this
Does
one,
still
is it?
count? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is the purpose we are doing this exercise right now, this mind stimulation. The purpose is for us to find the, actually I give you the, I open the answer for you, right? This is to find the root. It's not equal to 0. This is to find the root. The root that you multiply into your expression is equal to 0. So we will see this. If you look at the table from here, to get the value of x, you refer to the 0, right? So the value is 1 and 4. That is how you get it. And then this one, if you refer to the 0, the value is equal to 1. Okay, now we look at the next one. Same with this one. If you refer to the 0, we will get negative 2 and 1 here. And whereby for this one, there's no answer actually. There's no answer for this one actually. Okay, and then this one, the answer is in decimal like this. It's a very long number. Okay, now we go through all the discussion first. How can you determine the value of the variable that satisfy a quadratic equation? So actually here we are going to look into this. There are 1 or 2 value of the variable that satisfy a quadratic equation. This is the value. There are 2 values. Like the previous table that we have here, sometimes we have 2, sometimes we have 1. Okay, and the value of the variable that satisfy a quadratic equation are known as the root of the quadratic equation. So just now when you ask about the quadratic equation over here, y is equal to 0 but the x is equal to negative 2 and 1. The purpose we are finding the x is actually it refers to the root. It's like this. If your graph looks like this, the value of the x is right here. It's negative 2 and 1. Okay, why we get a negative 2 and 1? Because it falls on the x-axis here. The intersecting point is negative 2 and 1 here. So you have to look for the value on the line of x-axis. Okay, now we look at the next one here. The root of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 are the point of intersection of the graph of the quadratic function. So this is the quadratic function and the x-axis, which are also known as the x-intercept. So actually, the root that you found out just now, it is the x-intercepts, the one that is on the x-intercept. If you refer to this graph over here, the x squared minus 4x plus 5 equal to 2. Now I show it to you using the GeoGebra. I noticed a lot of you didn't use the GeoGebra. So x squared minus 4x plus 5. So you see the graph look like this. Does it have any x-intercept?
No.
No, right?
No.
Because it doesn't intersect on this x-axis over here. Therefore, this graph doesn't have any root. That's why I said there's no x over here. And then later on when you learn to press the calculator, you will have imaginary number. That is not a real root. Okay, same with this one. If I press this, x squared plus 2x minus 2, you look at this. X squared plus 2x minus 2. So you see your graph, it looks like this. And you can't really go and read. You have to enlarge it, keep enlarge it to get the x-intercept. But from your calculator, you can get the exact value from your calculator. So later on, I'm going to show you how to use the calculator to get the exact value like this also. We go through the example first. Okay, you also get ready your calculator while waiting for me to finish all of this. Okay, now we look at example 5. For each of the graph of quadratic equation below, mark and state the roots of the given quadratic equation. So you have known that the root is the x-intercept. You just have to read from the graph to find out the root of the quadratic equation. So if you read from this graph, what is the first root that we have? Can you see clearly? Yes, right. The reading is?
-4.
-4. So I'm going to write like this. The roots of the quadratic equation is, or are, because we have 2 there. -4, and what about the other one? Can you read or not? This is 1 in between 1 and 2, so it is
1.5.
1.5. So that are the 2 roots of this quadratic equation. Okay, we look at the next one again. So you have found out the first one, should be no problem in finding this. What is the root for this equation then?
-1 and 4.
-1 and 4, correct. So you just need to answer the root of the equation is -1 and 4. Okay, now we look at the next question here. Determine whether each of the following values is a root of the given quadratic equation. So now you are given a quadratic equation here, 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. And you have to determine whether x equal to 1 and x equal to 3 is the root of the given quadratic equation. This one is like what you have learned in Form 3, the last chapter, the straight line. If you want to find out whether the point lies on the straight line, you just need to substitute the value into the equation and check whether it is the same as the number on the right. So same thing when you have a quadratic function, you just need to check whether the root falls on the equation or not. So we are going to solve this together here. For example, 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. I'm going to divide it into 2. 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 is on the left, and we have 0 on the right. So on the right, I just write down 0 straight away. On the left, I will have 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. So first, I'm going to substitute the value of x equal to 1. Okay, hold on. X equal to 1 is here. So continue. This is 2 times 1 squared minus 7 times the x equal to 1, right? We substitute it as 1. So 1 squared is still 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 3. 2 minus 7 equal to what? 2 minus 7 is negative?
-5.
Negative 5. Negative 5 plus 3? Negative?
-2.
Yes, correct. Then you compare the left and the right. Are they the same? They are not equal, right? So,
No.
yeah, when they are not equal, meaning that the value of x equal to 1 over here, it is not the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, we check for another one, whereby the x is equal to 3. So same thing, you are going to check on the left and right. So 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. You substitute the value of x equal to 3 now. Three squared is 9, right? 9 times 2, 18. You need to be fast, 7 times 3, 21 plus 3. So 18 minus 21 is negative. Negative 3 plus 3 equal to 0, right? The right is also equal to 0 just now, isn't it? That's the right.
Yeah.
So they are the same. When they are the same, meaning that x equal to 3 is the root of the quadratic equation. Can or not? Okay.
Yeah.
Now we look at another example here. You're given this quadratic equation, 3x squared minus 7x plus 5 equal to 3. You need to determine whereby the x equal to 1 or 1/3 is the root of the equation. So first, again, on the left, we have 3x squared minus 7x plus 5. What do we have on the right? What do we have? Very good. We have 3 on the right. So now we carry on. If the x is equal to 1, I substitute the x equal to 1 minus 7 times 1 and solve this. 1 squared times 3 is 3. 7 times 1, 7. So 3 minus 7 is negative.
-4.
Plus 5 equal to? Plus 5 equal to 1, correct. So check. Equal or not?
No.
Not equal, right? So is it the root?
No.
Yeah, it's not the root of the equation. Okay, so first one is not the root. Now we look for the second one. It's the same thing, keep repeating. So the right is 3. This is 3x squared minus 7x plus 5. Substitute the value of x as what now? X is 1 over 3, correct. Minus 7 times 1 over 3 and plus 5. So how much is 1 over 3 squared?
1 over 9.
Very good. 1 over 9 minus 7 times 1 over 3 is 7 over 3 plus 5. So this part here, you can simplify it. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 3, 9. So it is 1 over 3 minus 7 over 3 plus 5. How much is 1 over 3 minus 7 over 3?
Negative 2.
Negative 2.
Yes, negative 2 plus 5. So the answer is 3. So they are equal, right? Equal, meaning that this is the root of the equation. Very good. Understand or not? Yes, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so finish already. This is the end of our lesson. Again, comes to the self-practice 1.1e. You look at your textbook. This is your exercise for today. Actually,
teacher,
yes?
do we need to draw the graph as well?
Yeah, this is what I want to give you my instruction right now. Number one, you don't have to draw the graph. No need. You just need to read from the graph to determine the root. Okay? But the rest of the question, you need to copy and solve it. And before that, before I forgot, there's one thing that I told you during the lesson just now. I want to show you using the calculator, right? I hope you know how to find the root using the equation using the calculator. Do you know how to find the root using calculator?
Yes.
Yes, already, yeah? Some of you said no. Okay, now we take one of the example. This is the one that I mentioned just now. This one, So you take out your calculator, everyone. I'm going to show you. This is my calculator. I don't have the latest version. If you have the ClassWiz, it's even better. Because this one need to buy online, so I don't have. So I just show you roughly on how to get it. Because this is a quadratic equation, so you go to the mod. You press again until you get E, Q, and equation. So you choose number 1. The unknown, how many unknown do we have? How many unknown do we have? Choose 2, choose 2.
Oh.
Oh, this one is different. This one A1 equal to what? A2 equal to what? Okay, sorry. Let me see. Is there any more? I cannot use this. This is the old version. If I choose 3, that will be I cannot use this. I have to show you manually. Okay, I stop sharing the screen. Okay, you can pin. You know how to pin, right? You can pin on me, How many of you is using this old calculator? The old calculator.
Yeah. Si pernah tengok, Miss.
Si pernah tengok.
Madam.
Okay, maksudnya kamu ada inilah. ClassWiz lah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to show you using ClassWiz. So in your ClassWiz, you press on first, you go to the mod. You see all of this, right? All of this. You press the mod. After that, you move down. Use the down button until you get this one. Equation. Can you see that?
Yes.
Until you get equation, and then you choose what is the letter of the equation?
A.
A, correct. So how to choose that A? You press. Can you see the alpha button? Sorry.
Yes.
Alpha button. You press alpha because that one is for you to choose A. The A is the minus here. This one. You can see the A on top of this button. So press that. So you have simultaneous equation and polynomial like this, right? Choose the polynomial. That is number 2. Choose 2 and select 2. So you are going to prompt with a screen like this. Okay, Anna? How many of you?
Okay.
Okay, So, okay, now go back to the question that we have just now. The equation is x squared plus 2x minus 2 equal to 1. So, you just need to press the first one, x squared is already written, right? So, you just need to press the value is equal to 1. Choose 1 and equal. Equal is for you to enter the value. Plus 2x, so right now, you key in 2 and equal for the next one. Minus 2, that is the value of the c, so you press negative 2. Again, you enter equal. Done? Hold on. Okay. So, after that, you press equal one more time. Yeah, I keep showing you in the other side. So when you press the equal, they will show you the value of x1 and x2. They will show you the value of x1 and x2 like this. But to get the precise value, you change to the SD. Okay, and then from there, you press equal one more time. You will get the value of negative 2.73205, and the other one is the x2. You will get this value over here, negative 0.73205. These two values. You can try with the rest of the question because this one is in decimal, so that is not very accurate. You can try with this x squared plus x minus. I'm not sharing the screen, sorry. Okay, I'm sharing the screen here. This one here. Okay, try with this one, x squared plus x minus 2. So, what you need to do is you just cancel everything, just press AC and you re-enter the value of the x. The x is 1 like this. Then you press the equal sign. And then the second x is also 1. You know how to find the 1, right? The 1 is the coefficient. Enter again. And the next one is minus 2. So you press minus 2. Okay, so this is what you have here. Okay, and then when you press the equal sign, you are going to get the value of x1. X1 is equal to 1. You see, our 1 is correct already. And then x2 is negative 2. This one, negative 2. So it is the same. So you can play around with it. And one thing I forgot, this one. Actually, we cannot press the x2 and negative 2 like this because I forgot the 0 here. So you have to move the 1 to the left. It becomes minus 1. So this is supposed to be negative 3. Always change it to the general form for you to press the calculator. This is x squared plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. I think our answer is also different from this one. So you can check again. Try again. Let's see how much is the answer for this one. The x squared is 1, followed by 2, and negative 3 for the c. So our x1 is 1. Negative 3. That's correct. Your friend got the correct answer. Your friend got it right. Very good. This is not correct then. Of my mistake. Sorry for my mistake. You have any more questions, class?
I do.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
You know the straight line method? Where you use the left and right method? Can we actually use it in actual exam?
Yeah, you can use it.
Okay.
Okay, So you just proceed with your exercise and then I'll see you face to face next week. Make sure you can show me your exercise next week. 1.1e. Okay, so that's all for today.